A strong rally in China's stock markets led Asian equities higher today and pressured the dollar and yen. The euro has been the relatively stronger currency this week and also supported the rally in the euro-Swiss franc, which was triggered by talk of negative interest rates on Swiss franc deposits. Euro-US dollar continues its rally and is staying comfortably above the 1.31 level for the moment. The pair is set to take on the 1.3171 key near-term resistance soon. Euro-yen also leads other yen crosses higher and is edging closer to the 108 level. Though, commodity currencies lag behind again. The Aussie's rally is limited as Q3 GDP missed expectations and grew 0.5% quarter-on-quarter only. Looking ahead, UK PMI services will be the main focus in the European session, together with Osborne's autumn forecast statement. The US will release ADP employment as well as ISM services. The Chinese Academy of Social Sciences said in its Blue Book report that the think tank is cautiously optimistic on the outlook for 2013. And it noted that China could unveil further policies to stabilize economic growth when necessary, as the government still has a relatively large room for maneuver in fiscal and monetary policy. It forecasts that GDP will rise 8.2% next year, compared to 7.7% this year. Exports will jump 10% in 2013 and imports will rise 13.7%. Meanwhile, inflation is expected to rise back to 3% next year. In the Eurozone, following the Financial Times leaking of a draft MOU between Cyprus and the Troika, it is widely anticipated the upcoming Eurogroup meeting will bring discussion of the deal. The financial assistance would involve €17 billion, around 100% of Cyprus's GDP, of which up to $10 billion will be for recapitalizing the country's banking sector. Germany's finance minister Schäuble made a few comments yesterday. He cooled hopes that the ESM would be used for bank recapitalization in the short term, as Ireland hopes the funds would be used to buy Irish banks such as AIB and Bank of Ireland. Schäuble also put a brake on the banking union plan. He reiterated that the plan would be very difficult to get an approval from German parliament if you would leave the supervision for all the German banks, and nobody believes that any European institution would be capable of supervising 6,000 banks in Europe. Moreover, he stressed the necessity of a Chinese wall between banking supervision and monetary policy. On the contrary, French Finance Minister Moscovici said that the ECB must supervise all banks with a European passport. In the US, President Obama rejected the Republican Party's proposal that is estimated to reduce as much as $2.2 trillion in 10 years, as the plan entirely relies on spending cuts without consideration of raising tax on America's wealthiest people. Obama stated that the proposal by the House of Representatives Speaker John Boehner is still out of balance. He talks, for example, about $800 billion worth of revenues, but he says he's going to do that by lowering rates. And when you look at the math, it doesn't work. Regarding a tax hike, Obama insisted that we're going to have to see the rates on the top 2% go up. And we're not going to be able to get a